Yes.
Okay, so when you're in a manual transmission, when you release the accelerator, the car will do engine braking. It will slow itself down, right? So when the car is in standard regenerative braking mode, when you release the accelerator, the car will slow itself down more than if it's in low. When it's in low, it's similar to your automatic transmission car. When you release the accelerator, the car will kind of slow itself down, but not as much. Okay, so I'll demonstrate the differences between that.
So it's good when you go down the hill.
Yeah, it's good when you go down a hill. It's good in general because you can do one pedal driving without having to switch between the two pedals nearly as much. So it's much more relaxed because you're just tuning the angle of your foot to change the acceleration and deceleration of the car. And
well, there's actually like no speed. I mean,
there's no transmission.
No transmission.
Yeah, there's a single gear.
Single gear.
Yeah, there's a single gear that is used, but it's not changing gears like a transmission. Okay. I like to drive with the camera on because it's a high definition wide angle camera, and even when you're not in reverse, it's better than looking at your rear view mirror because you can see much more through the camera. So I prefer to drive with that. I'm going to put it in drive, and this is how quiet it is.
Very nice.
Super quiet, right? And I'll turn the air conditioning back on because it's a little warm. Let them walk on through. Questions so far?
So far, actually signals the.
Yeah, it's when you're at slow speeds, when you're within 36 inches of
distance.
Yeah, of obstructions and things like that. The car will notify you how many inches you are away in the front and rear of the car. Thank you. All right, so have you heard about the autopilot features on this car?
Is it for parking?
Well, that's one of the features that we will roll out later. The traffic-aware cruise control on this car, if I set the cruise control right now to 27 miles per hour, actually I'm going to cancel for going through this dip here.
It's going to go 27.
Yeah, and then it will stop based on the traffic in front of us. So I'll show you that when we get up here. Let me show you the difference in regenerative braking. If I put it in low and I go up to 30 miles per hour and I release the accelerator, the car is kind of slowing itself down now, but not really very much. I still haven't touched the brake. If I put it in standard, let me just show you.
It will slow down really.
Yeah, if I go up to 30 miles per hour, it'll be much more dramatic. So back up to 30 and I release. It's slowing down much more. I'm still not touching the brake, but it's really slowing down.
It's like aggressive.
So much more
nice.
So you can
it's
use
a nice
that.
feature.
Yeah, you can use that to just drive with one pedal without switching back and forth between the two. Let's kind of speed up here. I'm going to try and actually let me get a car in front of us real quick. Because I want to use the traffic-aware cruise control and demonstrate that right now for you. So if I get up behind this car and I set the traffic-aware cruise control right there at, no, I didn't do it because I had it off. I'm sorry. So if I speed up, show the traffic-aware cruise control, I set it at 40 miles per hour, a little more than 40. It's now following this car. My feet are off the accelerator and the brake. It's slowing down based
exactly
on this
like
car.
him. Wow, nice.
And so it's going to
And it keeps the distance. What distance?
It keeps the following distance that I set. I set car lengths. I can change that based on you know, what I want. I'm still paying attention. I'm still ready to stop because I saw this person coming. So I didn't want to rely on the car to do that. But you know, it was speeding up, slowing down, and stopping based on the traffic in front of me, right? Yeah, so that's the traffic-aware cruise control. Very handy. I'm going to pull over up here and we'll switch out.
Okay.
And through all this speeding up and slowing down, I'm not even touching the brake. I'm just using the angle of my foot to both speed up and slow down. And I'll let it slow itself down right here. And at the end, I'll eventually touch the brake. I still haven't touched the brake, but right now I'll touch the brake because now I want to stop. When I let go, I'm still in that creep mode. The car has this idle speed. If I were to turn creep off, it would have a more, it would sit still more.
You push it and that's the part.
This is park, yeah, just push that silver button.
Very nice.
All right, Henrik, your turn.
So I'm very excited to try it, the new Tesla model. It has only 26 miles right now. It's practically brand new.
You are the first person to test drive this car.
The first one. So,
all the way down.
okay.
And
That's
I'll put this in low regenerative braking mode now, because that's what
Okay.
you're most accustomed to, I believe.
Okay.
And then we'll play with that and see what how you feel for the difference.
Very good. So here we go. I'm gonna try it now. Oh my god.
Lots of power, right?
That's just amazing.
Mm-hmm. And no
So you need to
delay
slow
either.
down.
Mhm.
No delay at all. It just responds right how you push the gas,
Mhm.
actually how you push the power.
Now you have a chance.
Oh my god. Oh my god. that's that's wow.
And we'll go
This
right
is
up here with these
amazing.
cars, okay?
Elon Musk must be proud.
Oh,
of
absolutely.
his
I think
project.
we're all proud. We're all proud. Proud that nobody has to compromise in an electric car anymore. You don't have to compromise on performance or on styling or on technology.
Wow. This car is amazing. That's amazing car.
And so if I change this to regenerative braking on standard, you'll feel the difference as we
Mhm.
speed up and slow
Mhm.
down. You can feel the tuning, the angle of your foot to change the speed.
So that feature when some car is in front of you, that
It's
will
only
slow
when you
down.
have the
Only when you have
cruise control enabled, yes. And that's an option in the car. It's part of the autopilot convenience features. It's a software addition to the car for $2,500.
Oh, okay. So not all car has them automatically.
Correct. The traffic aware cruise control is an upgrade. You get regular cruise control in every car.